Hello, Voices from the Bench community. Pat Kuhn from Ivoclar here. Innovation and education are inseparable partners in our profession, where continuous change offers you the opportunity to raise the bar of dental care and elevate what is clinically and technically possible. So we at Ivoclar have created Ivoclar Academy, where we support you through cutting-edge educational programs and resources. We understand that you have busy schedules and individual preferences for learning. To help leverage your time and maximize your learning experience, the Academy has educational opportunities that are easily accessible and fit any learning style. Whether you are looking for an in-person program or for virtual education, Ivoclar Academy offers multi-channel opportunities that allow you to learn at home, in the classroom, in the office, or on the go. In addition, we offer CE-accredited learning opportunities. You can receive a certificate of attendance for each CE-eligible program or training course completed from the Ivoclar Academy. Simply log on to ivoclar.com and click on the Academy link located at the top of the page to get started. Happy learning.
Welcome to Voices from the Bench, a dental laboratory podcast. Send us an email at info@voicesfromthebench.com and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Greetings and welcome to episode 325 of Voices from the Bench. My name is Elvis.
And my name's Barbara.
Still Barb. How are you?
Good. I woke up really, really late, and you went for a run, so all is well in the world.
Speaking of running, last weekend I was in Florida and went for a run.
Oh.
Do you do that every time?
Mm-hmm.
That's terrible.
What, you mean,
that
like
humidity.
Almost die? Yes.
Yes. I ran 6 miles. I got done. I felt like I ran 15.
Yep. Yeah, it's super hot, super humid, not fun. I'm going to go today. It's like 95 already.
Ah, that sounds awful.
It's like running in the snow, though. You get to a certain level where you kind of get used to it. You never totally get used to it, but, it's kind of what it is.
Yeah, I guess I could see that. I mean, a good 35-degree run I prefer over this 90-degree, feels like you're running in hot soup run.
Pretty much. And now you know.
But speaking of the FDLA, what a great show we had last weekend.
It was super busy, a lot of people, a lot of great interviews. The ring toss, Paula Fucarino and her craziness. It was awesome. Denise, Burris, all our friends at Jensen. Yeah, it was great.
Super big thanks to Jensen Dental for giving us the space to set up and record. Not only did we get to talk to some really cool Jensen people, but, I mean, honestly, the amount and quality of conversations we have, just superb. I cannot wait to release them.
It was Florida. Do you expect any less? Come on.
Absolutely not. Some of the greatest technicians come from Florida.
Yep.
Hope that made you feel better.
It did.
What's funny is I'm listening to the recordings now, kind of cleaning them up, and I hear these loud cheers from the ring toss.
Oh, God, yeah.
in the background. And to let everybody know, the NADL does, you throw these rings, and if it lands on a bottle of wine or booze or something, you win that bottle. It's a great fundraiser. A lot of fun. I found out I have zero talent for it.
I had a lot of talent for it.
Yeah, what'd you walk away with, like 4 bottles?
Yeah, you know what? That's called wrist action, Elvis. You need a little more of that in your life.
Apparently, I have none of it. Great time. Yes, thank you, Jensen. Thank you, FDLA, for a great show.
Yes.
Can't wait for the next year.
So what's happening?
We have a lot of listeners from all over the world. And when we go to shows, and it's just like this last FDLA show, so many people come up to us to tell us how much they like and appreciate the show.
I know, and it's so wonderful.
It is. It means so much to us. It really means a lot that people are getting a value out of what Barb and I do and what we love to do so much. But what we don't get are a lot of reviews.
Yeah, but the ones we do have are 5 stars. I've seen them.
They are. We are 51 5-star reviews. And most of them I see that are on Apple Podcast app, but other apps use the ratings too. But it's those 5-star reviews that gets our podcast pushed to other people's recommendation lists. And I'm talking like other dentists is what I'm looking for. So an idea I had while listening to another podcast, we have decided to start the Golden Bench Club. Now, I don't know if this is going to work or not. It could be another one of my bad ideas, but we'll see. It's a very exclusive club for only the best in our industry. And to get in this club, all you have to do is leave us a 5-star review and leave a comment.
A nice comment. Like,
well, I mean, it helps. Yeah. It helps. Mm-hmm. But the comment actually doesn't have to be positive. We just need the 5 stars. So you could give us 5 stars and then tell us you can't stand the fact that I can't pronounce anyone's name.
Yep.
That's okay, as long as we get the 5 stars. And what we're going to do is we're going to read the reviews on the podcast and give you a shout out, and you will be rewarded the coveted Golden Bench.
Nice.
Now, if you leave a review on another app other than Apple Podcasts, all you got to do is take a quick screenshot of it and email it to us at info@voicesfromthebench.com, and you can still get in the club. Now, this is sad. The last review we got was over a year ago. That's a whole year. We've done 365 episodes since then. From someone calling themselves KMR 1981. And it's titled, Love It! What a great podcast for the dental lab community. I've been listening for years, and I love learning new stuff and about the amazing people in the field. Keep up the great work, Elvis and Barb. What a nice review that was. And we'd like to welcome to the Golden Bench Club, KMR 1981.
Sounds like very young. 1981.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the year they're born.
I'm thinking.
Maybe the year they graduated.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yep.
If KMR 1981 wants to step forward and give us your name, we'll be happy to announce it.
All right.
So go leave those reviews, people. It helps. We appreciate it. So this week, we get to meet a ceramist from Austria that's living in Germany and was in Italy when we recorded.
Yeah, I remember
That's
that.
because Sabine Mayer and her boyfriend teach courses about 3 times a month all over the world. Sabine comes on to talk about getting into dental technology school, how she ended up in a production lab for 28 years, where to her, it was only a job. And it was the love of a man that taught her the love of teeth.
Nice.
And 4 years later, she steps up her skills, she got on social media, and started teaching courses.
We also have a special treat with a conversation we just got at the FDLA Symposium while we were at the Jensen booth. Madame President and one of my very, very best friends of the NADL, which is the National Association of Dental Labs, Denise Burris, stopped by and got an update on NADL, NBC, and the foundation.
Yeah, you were doing your...
I was introducing a speaker.
FDLA board duties.
Yeah.
So
Elvis and she talked about their exciting new career website that I believe went live today. Really?
Yep.
Like, really?
I believe it is the 17th that I got an email saying that is going live.
Everybody getting their new digital certification, and how the foundation, through grants and scholarships, are giving technicians wonderful opportunities.
So join us as we chat with Sabine Mayer and Denise Burris. Voices from the Bench. The interview. So this is super exciting. Barb and I are talking to a lady that happens to be, from Austria, living in Germany, but talking to us from Italy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. From sunny Italy. It's hot here, 26 degrees. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just telling her how rainy and cold it is here in Indiana, so of course she had to rub it in.
Well, go ahead. So you have to introduce
her.
Of
course. So we're happy to welcome Sabine Meyer.
Yes.
I already messed it up.
Yes. It's okay. Thank you very much for the invitation, and I'm super excited to speak with you, to be in this podcast, and I'm happy.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us.
Yes, welcome.
Like so many people, I found you on Instagram. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful ceramic full arch single central, just the gamut of ceramic work. Absolutely
Yes.
love what you're doing, but we like to kind of find out how you got into the industry.
It's not so long time ago. It's only 4 years. Yes, I think 4 years.
You've only been doing this for 4 years?
For 32 years,
Oh.
I'm ceramist, yeah.
32
But-
years. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes more
But-
sense.
But in this, how should I say, in this level, in this, I do it for 4 years. I was a normal technician, yeah, from, what should I say, from 8 to 5 o'clock. Then I go home, have a dog, a garden, yeah. It's no dental technique in my life after work. And now my life changed completely.
So how did you get into it?
How? Because of love.
Love.
Yes.
Aw.
Yeah.
Love of teeth?
Because,
Love of teeth or a love of a guy?
of course, teeth and the guy. Yeah.
So you met a guy and he was a dental technician?
Yeah, a super, super good dental technician, also ceramist, and he inspired me a lot. And yeah, now I'm here.
Okay.
So so you got to give us more than that. So did you go to the lab with him, or how did he introduce you to it?
I met him on a course, yeah, and the story started. And now we work together since a year, I think. We're working together in a little lab. It's not our own lab. We are employees, but we are working alone in a room, in a little lab. And yeah, it's crazy good.
So wait, so you were both taking a course. How long ago? 32 years ago?
This course?
Yeah.
No. This course is about 4 or 5 years ago. Then we met at this course. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I thought you said you met on a cruise.
Yeah. No, on a course.
Okay, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
And from there, it just blossomed and he introduced you to more aesthetic work?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. He inspired me really a lot.
So how did you get into the lab the first time?
You mean when I was young? Or,
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to go to school anymore. And this was a working place, what was free. And yeah, I took this. And so I got dental technician, yeah. Mhm.
So you just didn't want to go to school.
For 4 years. In Austria, you have to go 4 years to a
Wow.
school.
4 years to become a dental
Yes,
technician?
but only 10 weeks a year, no? Not 4 years, not the whole 4
Yeah.
years. Yeah,
Well, that makes more sense. That's
Yeah.
a little better.
yeah, of course, yeah.
So how was the school? Did it prepare you for the industry?
Yes and no. You have to learn at your own very much. School alone is not enough for the industry, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in you guys' lab, are you guys actually working one-on-one with patients so you can see your teeth and everything in the mouth?
Sometimes, yeah. Not always, sometimes. Some dentists don't want it. Some dentists want it. Yeah.
Wow.
Talk about when you graduated. Did you go right into a lab? Did you...
Yes.
What did that look like? What kind of lab did you go to?
Yes, a normal lab. I did ceramics from the beginning. Yeah. Also, I'm ceramist from the first minute. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm looking at your Instagram and all your beautiful teeth and all of the layering. So you started out as a ceramist and you just kept getting better?
Yeah, step by step. But yeah, as I said, the last 4 years I did a big step. Before it was not so interesting for me.
It was just a job?
It was just a job, yeah. And now it's really, really a passion for me. It's so inside of me, inside of my heart. Yeah.
So what happened
Well.
4 years ago?
That's what I was going to say. What happened?
What happens? Yes, I met this guy. And he inspires me so much. And he did so great ceramics, and that was the beginning.
Did you start learning from him? Did he take you to other
Yes, of course.
courses? What happened?
Yes, of course. Yeah. I learned a lot from him. And yes, I did also another courses with other great technicians. And step by step, I'm learning. And I'm still learning. Still
Sure.
learning. Yeah. Mm.
So you said you were in Italy?
Now I'm in Italy, yeah.
So did you guys move there? Did you move the lab there, or is it just temporary?
No, it's only for this weekend because
Oh,
we are very often on courses. My boyfriend also teach courses, and this weekend we're in Italy.
wow. You've got to tell me
Yeah,
what kind of course you're at.
a ceramic course. Yeah,
So is it about texture, layering, just everything?
everything. Yeah. Mm?
That's pretty amazing if you go all the way to Italy to go to a course. Who are you guys going to
Yeah.
see?
I think they're teaching
Yes.
it.
Oh, you're teaching it?
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
Mm?
excellent.
Yeah. My
Wow.
boyfriend and I teaching courses, and this weekend my boyfriend teach the course and I'm with him, and when I teach courses he is with me, and yeah, we came far away with our courses. It's really exciting, our life, and yeah, we love it.
Are you speaking on behalf of a ceramics company or is it just teaching people? Like, who do you represent?
Normally it's only teaching. People write us, we want to learn from you, and
Wow.
yeah, and some people organize courses, and yeah, so we do the courses. And in the end of April, we are in the USA, in Colorado, Denver.
You're coming to Denver? A
Yes,
little different than Italy.
I'm really excited. Yeah, yeah, really different. Yeah. Mm.
What course are you doing in Denver?
I do a front monolithic, a front cutback. What? Let me think. I have so so much courses. A molar monolithic and a veneer in the front. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it sounds like the CDT exam.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Well, because you get to learn several different, parts of the mouth and how to layer them.
Mm. Yes, and different techniques. Everything is from monolithic to layering to staining. It's the whole package.
That sounds fascinating, Elvis. I want to go.
There you go. It's only in Denver, but you can go to Italy if you leave right now.
Yeah. So who called you guys out to Denver? So are you going to a laboratory? Obviously, you're going to a laboratory.
Who called us?
Yeah.
Global Dental Gallery.
Oh, wow.
It's
That's cool. I don't think we know them. Do we, Elvis?
I don't
yeah,
think so.
yeah,
That's pretty fascinating.
yeah.
How do they hear about you? Do they find you all on social
Yeah,
media?
it's yes, it's
Oh, yeah.
social media is really important for us, and most people knew us from Instagram, Facebook. Yeah. Mm.
Wow.
It's really important for us technicians, this social media. Mm.
So when did you start using social media? 4 years ago or before then?
Yes. Yes. You're right. 4 years ago, yeah. I was never on Facebook before. And as I said, my life changed 4 years ago. It's really amazing.
Okay, so you got to explain more about what happened 4 years ago. I mean, you met this guy. Okay, I
Hmm.
get it. You fell in love. I get it. But how did he kind of, what, did he just show you the better way of doing it? Or,
Yes, of course. Yeah. Yeah. Really. Yeah, as I said, he inspires me. He shows me so much techniques, so much tricks, so much. Yeah, it is exciting. He's really a great technician. Yeah.
What is your favorite part, like, of watching him? Is it the texture? Is it the way that the incisal and the different things that he does when he's layering?
I
All
love
of it?
all of it, but I love his layering. He's a great yeah, he does great layerings. I love it. Yeah. Mm.
Sweet.
what ceramic system were you using before, and what did he teach you to use?
What I use? You mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I use for about 12 years Herreus Kulz from Kulze. Yeah,
Oh, Colzer?
yeah,
Yeah.
Herreus. And now I use, yeah, it depends, Emacs or from Dentsply, also Self-Ceram. It depends. Also Noritake.
Yeah. Do you ever get into the Mio? We have to mention
Oh, I
Mio.
was going to ask about.
Yeah. Yes, I also have a Mio set in my lab, in our lab. Yeah.
Do you use it?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
I use everything. Yeah.
We were talking to somebody this past week that launched Mio and talked about how wonderful it is.
Yes, Mio is great. Yeah, yeah. But I think there is no bad ceramic on the market.
Yeah.
Everything is great now, and we pick us the best things from every system, from every yeah.
Yeah, and you can just kind of mix and match a little bit and use
Yeah.
some zirconias and
Yes.
some different porcelains.
Hmm.
What kind of zirconia are you guys using? Is that what you meant by when you were talking about the Noritake?
We use different zirconias. We have not one. Yeah, it depends.
Wow.
Yeah, that's really good because we are really flexible. We use a lot of materials, and this is good.
How do you choose your material? Based off the case and the color? And
Yes, yes. Sometimes it's only a feeling, I say. But
Ooh.
yes, but every material has his, I don't know how to say in English, his good and his bad things. You know
Yeah,
what
yeah.
I mean?
Yep.
And so we choose the materials. Yeah.
Based on what? Photos from the patient?
Yes, we have photos from almost every patient, and yeah, and so we choose.
And you just look at it and say, I feel Zircad Prime with this one. I feel Noritake.
Sometimes. No. When I'm not sure, then my feeling comes, and I feel it. No, yeah.
Do you guys in your lab like specialize in anteriors? Or do you do a little bit of hybrids? Are you printing anything?
Yeah, we are really specialized in anteriors, and I think we can say this here.
From the looks of your Instagram, you do a very, very beautiful layering and shapes on your anteriors, I can tell.
Thank you very much.
Lovely.
Thank you.
So talk about the lab. You said you're not the owners. How big is it?
No, we have two bosses, and yeah, these bosses have about 100 employees, I think. About
Oh,
100,
wow.
yeah. And it's a big lab, and my boyfriend and me and we are in a little lab with only, I think, 5 or 6 technicians, and so there we have our, yeah, we can do.
So that kind of sounds like our
What
lab
you do,
here.
Art. Yeah.
So I'm in a large lab, and then we're in a smaller lab within that lab, and we do all of the high-end cosmetic cases and the anteriors and the diagnostics and some temps. And so it sounds a lot like that. So they must
Yeah.
have a higher level with your lab within the lab that's probably producing a very, very expensive unit.
Yeah, we try it.
Yeah.
We got also how should I say, the normal cases. Yeah, we do also the normal cases, but we try to do the best in every case.
So you do also posterior crowns.
Yes, of course. Yeah, yeah.
You just don't take pictures of them.
No, I'm not so good. I'm not so good in posteriors. No.
That's what I say. That is so true. Sometimes the anteriors, like I just love them so much that the
Yeah.
posteriors kind of like, I don't know. Not my thing. Totally agree.
No. Though I must be honest, I'm really not so good,
That is so funny. I didn't even think about that.
Oh, yeah.
Both of you are just so focused on aesthetics, it's hard for you to do a posterior monolithic crown.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? You can believe, yeah?
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Or I'll just kind of go a little faster on them and not give them as much love. I know that's horrible, but it's true. I love
Yes,
anteriors.
it have to be faster in the posteriors, and now, yeah, that's perhaps it's the reason. Yeah, I don't know.
So do you guys do diagnostics on most of your anterior cases and work with your doctors one-on-one before they even prep?
Not in every case, not in every case, but we try to do a wax up before, and then the dentist do a mock up,
Yep.
and yeah, that's the normal way, but not in every case.
Oh yeah, same here. It's definitely
Mm.
more predictable, to get the patient exactly what they like before they go to
Yes.
final.
Yeah, for me, it's the better way to work, and I think also for the dentist, and I think also for the patient.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Do you guys have a printer that you print anything with in your
In the main lab, there is a printer. Yeah, we in the little lab we don't have a printer now.
Gotcha. So you're doing all hand waxed diagnostics?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
I always said we are the analog dinosaurs.
And that's okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes, I'm feeling good as a dinosaur, really.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Somebody must be designing your zirconia.
Yes,
Who's
yeah.
doing that?
Yes, this is our colleague. We have a colleague, a partner lab in the
Yep.
Netherlands. It's a really good friend. He designed us a few cases, and also in our main lab there is a young boy, I can say, also
Yeah.
an Italian guy, and yeah, he designed also the framework for us and the monolithics, and yeah.
So how close do you work with them to get what you want or need?
So I can say very close, because we know what we want, and sometimes, yeah, it's, it's you know what I would say.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it's sometimes a little bit, yeah, I don't know the English word now.
To
Sorry.
speak the language for contour and try to get
Yeah.
them to do it when they're designing, like what you see in your head is sometimes hard to get there. I get it. And so you might as well, just layer it or contour it in or fix it or finesse it. But yeah,
So
we have the same
difficult.
problem for sure here.
It's so difficult to do this on the computer, to design this on the computer, was what we have in our heads. Yeah.
So
It's
true.
so
Yeah.
difficult.
Do you contour it before centering?
No. That's a big problem, I say. But no, because we got the sintered frames and the sintered monolithics, and so we have to grind when we have, when we don't like it so much. Yeah,
Okay.
that's not so good, I know, but yeah, we are only employees.
Oh.
We are not the bosses.
Well, you've done amazing things with the work you've been given. Let's just say that.
True.
Thank you very much.
For sure. So pretty.
I mean, we always hear in the States that Germany is kind of on the top edge of technology. I mean, half the stuff comes from there. I imagine it must be nice to be that close to all the good technology.
Yes, I think we can say this. Yeah, Germany is really a good country for dental technique. It's a high level, I can say. Yeah, and it's great to work here.
I mean, I think 3Shape's from there, Exocad's from there, all the big companies. Yeah. I imagine you get to go to IDS every 2 years. Is in your backyard?
Yes.
Oh, do you go?
Yes, we go. Yeah.
Elvis and I, we've wanted to go for 20 years, Elvis?
Yeah, pretty much.
But you have this Chicago meetings. I think this is very similar. Or?
We hear that IDS is about 5 times bigger than our Chicago.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, don't get us wrong. Chicago's fun.
Yeah, really, that's true.
Yeah.
So you're going to Denver. I'm looking at that. It's May 3rd and 4th. So that's coming around. How do you get ready for a course like that? How do you know what you want to teach?
People want to see anything, and we teach this. We have a course, and when people want to see this course, we show them, but also we can make flexible courses, what people want to see.
So they direct what they want you to,
Yeah,
what they want you to
mostly,
teach.
yeah, yeah.
Do you find it different from different countries?
Yes, yeah. You really can see difference, yeah. We are very often in Poland, and the Polish people are very great technicians, and they want to learn, and it's so a great feeling to teach in Poland because, yeah, people are so exciting to learn, and yeah, it's great. For example,
Really?
yeah.
That's really cool because I'm
Yeah,
Polish and my partner's
really.
Polish. Yes, and
Yeah,
we're both like the same thing. I mean, I kind of feel that when you say that, the passion that you're speaking
yes,
about.
yeah. They are really passionate in Poland, the people, yeah. Also here in Italy, yeah. They have a lot of passion in their work, and it's so amazing to teach in these countries where the people have this passion inside, because yeah, it's fun. It's your heart is open, and yeah, it's I don't know how to say in English. I have only the
You're saying it very
German word.
well.
But you understand what I mean, no?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
I think that passion feeds your
yeah.
passion too.
Yep. You
Yes,
can
of
hear it in
course.
your voice.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I love it. I love it really. Mm.
So when you guys go teach a course in Italy, do you spend a couple days just being tourists and looking around and seeing it?
No, normally not.
Oh,
Unfortunately, not.
damn. I would.
Yeah. Sometimes the flight is late in the evening on Sunday. Then we have the Sunday for our own. But yeah, normally not. Only when we go to lunch on the first course day, we see a little bit. But
Mhm.
normally not.
That's too bad because you've been to some pretty amazing countries, lady.
Yes, yes. Sometimes I only took pictures from the car when we
Oh,
when we go today through the Amalfi Coast, you know?
yep.
Yeah, but I couldn't see it because we are on the street above the Amalfi Coast, and yeah,
Oh,
I know we are here, but I can't see it. No.
Aw.
Yeah,
and here you are in Italy
yeah.
with a free hour and you're talking to us. Sorry.
So,
No, I'm really happy to talk to you.
So before you got into dental technology, were you into art?
No, in
No,
art, you know that. No, 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 really
not at
not.
all, really.
No.
You really took to it from
love.
doing production work to only 4 years ago getting into the artistic
Yes,
side of it.
really. I really did only production years when I started. Yeah, really. And this passion really comes in the last years. But it's really strong passion now. You can believe.
Yeah, but you're part of a group. I'm going to butcher what it's called, but Altilaner Dentary? Dentary?
Ah, Atelier Dentaire. You know. You mean?
Yeah, you say
No.
that a lot better than I do. I mean,
Yes.
there's a lot of big names in this group.
Yes, but we are not in this group anymore. It's
Oh,
no, we are not in this group anymore. But there are really a lot of great technicians. Yeah, that's right.
okay, so you're out of that group. Never
Yeah.
mind,
Mhm.
sorry.
No, no problem. No problem.
What was that, Elvis?
That group was, what was it? Oliver Trick's group.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay. Got
Yeah.
it.
Mm?
Yeah, and they had Archibald in there that we know,
Yeah,
and
Yep.
Mike.
a whole bunch of people from all over the
A
world.
lot of great technicians. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, you don't get in that group unless you're good. So,
No. Yes. Since a few months, we are not in this group anymore. No. We have no time for. Yeah, we are really working a lot, and you have to use time for also these groups, and yeah,
sure.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Busy doing other things. Understood.
yeah. We are working really a lot. Yeah, and it's.
You mentioned at the beginning you worked a typical day. I imagine now you're working long hours.
Yes.
Yeah.
Last weeks we go out about midnight, after midnight. Yeah, it's but it's really too much. You also have another life, and midnight is really too much. But sometimes you have to do this.
Yeah. Luckily, you have a passion for it. That
Yeah.
makes it a little easier.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, when you pretty much live there and teach on the weekends.
Yes. You can say 24 hours teeth.
Yep.
Yep.
It's a
Yep.
compliment, by the way.
I also dream of teeth sometimes. Yeah.
Oh, God, yes.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Mm.
They're chasing you as you run.
But I love it. Yeah. It's a good life.
How many courses are you both doing a year?
Really a lot. I can say 3 courses a month, 2 or 3
Wow,
courses
that
a
is a
month.
lot.
Yeah. Sometimes in summer there are only 1 course or no course in summer, and then spring and autumn 3 courses, 4 courses sometimes. Autumn is full this autumn. Yeah.
Well, then you guys are definitely not bored. It sounds like you're extremely busy people. What do you do when you're not doing dentistry?
I don't know. Good question. No.
Sleeping.
Yes, sleeping, and we are going to Spain very often when we have free time, because
Nice.
we love Spain. And
Have you ever been to Majorca?
yes, of course. Yeah.
Oh, tell us all about it.
We're going in about a month.
Really great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a sunny island with happy people, with what should I say? Crazy good. Yeah.
And the food. Oh,
And
I
the
can't
food,
wait.
the Spanish food. My God. Great. I love it. Spanish and Italian food are the best food in the world.
I don't know. Us Americans, we got some pretty good hot dogs.
Yeah.
Us
That was a joke.
Americans, we have fattening food that's not nutritious at all, and nothing's good for us. That's how we eat. Sorry.
You will love it, the food.
Yep.
You will love it, yeah.
I also see here that you're an ambassador for Smile Line.
Yeah.
What does that mean that you're an ambassador? We love the Smile Line stuff.
Terrific.
Yeah, me too.
Those
I
sexy
like
brushes, I like to call them.
And I like it really because, I how should I say? I work with the stuff, and I show people this brushes and everything around, and this OptiShade, and we do a little bit advertising for Smile Line.
Oh, so that's how you become an ambassador, just using their stuff, showcasing it, posting about it.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Smart.
But also, I'm also ambassador for Sharer. You know Sharer?
Oh,
What's that?
The company who does the greatest models. This you don't know?
What is it again?
Sharer. You have
Sharer.
to Google it.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
Sharer is also in America a great company. Yeah.
How do you spell it?
SHERA.
I don't think I've heard about it, but I'm going to check.
No, I really don't.
Yeah,
No.
you have to check it. It's really good. Yeah.
Yeah, and they make model
Models,
material.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't hear very many people that are KOL for model material.
Yeah, no, I like their models, and I work on their models, and also for the courses. We do a lot of courses on these Sharer models. Yeah.
Are they stone or resin?
Resin.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. What do you like about them?
A good quality, and yeah, I think it's one of the best models on the market.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking at them online, they're very compatible with everything. It looks like they're in the U.S. for sure, and interesting. I'll have to check them out.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. You have to do this, really.
Well, there you are. You just KOL'd me.
Yeah, so when you photograph and you're using those models, so they ask you to be their ambassador?
Yes, I don't know how it works. It's just
That's
long time ago.
flattering.
They came to me and say, "Yeah, do you want to work with us?" And I say, "Yes, of course."
Yeah, why not?
No,
Yeah, why not? Yeah, great
I would
models.
say that too. Sure.
Yeah.
Does your lab use that model stuff? I mean, were you able to convince them to use it?
In special cases, yes. Yeah. Not in every cases. No. Mm-mm. We also do these plaster models. And
do you guys get in your lab a lot more digital cases? You say you do things analog, but do you get a mix of analog and digital impressions and scans?
Yes, it's a mix. I can say it's a mix, but they are mostly, it's not digital, it's analog.
Wow.
Yeah. Mostly.
Really?
Yeah.
We're like 80% digital, 20% impressions. That's crazy.
I thought Germany would be up there too, since they all come from German.
Fine work like veneers. For us, it's better to do this on a plaster model with a analog impression. And
So I think you mentioned you get to see some of the patients. Do you go to them or do they come to you?
It depends. Both.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So if you get called in, I mean, do you get to discuss with the patient before prep, or is it just mostly for shades?
It depends. It's really sometimes I see the patient before and sometimes after the prep. It's how the dentist works. Yeah.
And do you ever get into where you superimpose a photo over the design? Do you get into any of that, or are you so analog you don't even see that?
What do you mean? Sorry?
What's that called, Barb? Where the smile design. Do you do the smile design electronically in the design software?
No, also we don't work with smile design. Sometimes we get from the doctors photos with smile design, but but we don't work with smile design, no.
So what's next for you guys? Are you just more courses?
What's next? Next weekend we are really at home. I can't believe. I can't believe. Yes, but it's important to do your home things, I say. And now, what's the next? Yeah, Denver is the next.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Is that your first time in America?
Yes, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Good for you. See, now you should take a couple extra days.
Yeah, we have 1 day extra.
Good for you.
One, yeah. Only for us. It's cool. I'm happy that we have 1 day.
You should go to the mountains.
I heard it, that Colorado had so great nature and mountains.
Oh, yeah. It's gorgeous.
Right? Yeah. Oh, I'm super excited, yeah.
And after that, what other courses do you have lined up?
Let me check my schedule. I have it here. I don't know. I haven't it in my head, really. Before Denver is a webinar I have with Night Shift. You know Night Shift?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I have a webinar.
Good for that.
Nice.
This is before Denver, then it's Denver.
What are you talking about on Night Shift?
About my workflow and about, I love surface. Surface is my, surface and texture is my, my pure passion, I could say.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I show a PowerPoint and the way how I work and.
So what is that? Is that online?
Yes, it's online, yeah. Mm-hmm.
When is that, Elvis? Does it say?
On Monday, 22nd, with Alina. You know Alina?
Yeah, for sure.
We do.
Yeah, we've had Alina on.
Yeah, I know.
I got to check that out.
Yeah, crazy girls, really. They are so crazy good, both Nina and Alina. Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be a great webinar.
I hope so, yeah.
Where should people find it? On Facebook?
Yeah, Night Shift on their social media.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if you can watch them later because this will come out long after this.
I think so.
Their event.
Oh, yep.
Yeah. I don't know if you can play them later, but
you can find it on Night Shift on the Facebook site Night Shift. Yeah.
I'm going to.
Yeah.
Great.
Right now. I know.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, I see it. Awesome. Okay. Oh, I gotta check that out.
Any plans on going to our Chicago show?
No, Chicago we haven't plans now.
We need to get you there.
Really?
Yeah, we need to find a company that wants you to present. Yeah, I think it would be great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sounds good.
Well, I'm looking at that. So it's 33 pounds, 30 pounds. I wonder if us Americans can get on there. I got to find out because I got to
You
check.
can. You just
Yep.
got to pay the
22
difference.
pounds. Whatever.
Yeah.
This
What,
22 pounds.
33 pounds over in American dollars, which is probably like $100 because.
Yeah, you would know, right? Because you live in England.
Yeah.
Actually, you know everything. I should shut up.
$41, Barb.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I would really love to see how you do your surface texture and what burrs you use and how you polish and glaze. That's super interesting.
Great. Thank you very much.
Well, Sabine, we appreciate you for coming on the podcast.
Of course, welcome.
Yes, I cannot wait, honestly, to see. I'm going to check that course out, and hopefully you'll have a great trip to Denver and do really well. And you definitely need to put that on Instagram so everybody can check it out and see you.
Yes, I think so. I think so. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and hopefully we'll get a chance to meet you sometime. And
this would be great. Yeah.
we appreciate you taking a short time out of your busy schedule.
Oh, such things, I love such things. And I love people who are also with this passion, and we should inspire each other and share our passion, and it's cool. I like such moments.
Well said.
Tell, honestly, you can really, really tell. And congratulations on all you've done. And so happy you fell in love and all the passion. And it's awesome.
Thank you very much.
Awesome. Thank you, Sabine. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
I'm appreciated. Thank you very, very much.
Bye.
Bye.
What an honor. Denise Burris.
How's it going, Elvis?
By Design Studio, is that the name of your lab?
By Design Dental Studio.
Dental Studio, yeah. How long have you had that lab? That's been a while now.
You know, we opened in 2017, so we're going on 8 years.
Wow.
No, 7 years. Yeah, 7 years. Woo, got ahead of myself. But yeah, it's been a while, right?
Yeah, it has been a while. I kind of remember when you opened it. I remember it being like when you went through all that.
Yeah, it was before COVID, and I think that it doesn't seem like it's been that long because we had those years of like 3 years of full COVID stuff, and so for everybody it's just a blur, right?
Yeah,
so,
sure.
You know, those years are there, but they, you know, just a blur.
I was actually laid off. I don't remember being laid off. And not laid off, furloughed. Was that the term everybody was using?
Yeah. Quote unquote.
Yeah. So here we are. Sorry, FDLA 2024.
Yes.
We are at the Jensen Dental booth.
Beautiful booth, as
Beautiful
always.
Booth. Do you use Mio in your lab?
We do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
such a good product. I can't imagine. I mean, we don't use it on everything, but we use it on a lot of things. It's a good product.
Do you use it more for your high end, or do you use it more for your daily?
I would say we use it more for like custom shades and when we just need to enhance.
Sure.
And we don't use it on everything, though.
Sure. Yeah. So you don't usually come to this show. This is your first time.
I don't. I was here maybe 7 years ago whenever I was chair for NBC.
Yeah.
And I came and did an NBC update. Bob Savage was the NADL president at the time, so we both came.
Oh, that was my first year on
was
that
it really?
board. Because Bob Savage was, I call him my first president.
Yes.
Because when I first joined, he was president.
Yeah.
So
yep. So we came, but it's been a long time.
Yeah.
I like this meeting.
It's a great meeting. It's a
really
good
is.
regional meeting. There's not many of them left, but they put on a good show.
There's not many of them left, and I think they're so important to our industry.
100%.
And I think we just really need to support them.
Yep. So you're here because you're on tour because you're the current president of the NADL.
That's right.
So you're wrapping up this year, I guess, maybe?
I am. This will be the end of my term. In December will be my last meeting. So
Yeah?
Yeah.
So you've done NBC. You've done the NADL.
That's right.
So you've gone through all of that. What got you into doing all of this?
So before all of that, I went through all of the chairs for the Southeastern Dental Conference.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
So were you the president of that?
I was.
Nice.
So I was just finishing up that whenever I went on to the NBC board.
Yep.
So, yeah, so really that's what got me started, which was
Regional.
local.
Yeah.
Regional, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially local for Atlanta. So that's where I got my
Was that a big
start.
show back in the day?
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it just slowly kind of.
Well, and in Atlanta area, you have the Georgia Dental Lab Association. So we were really saturated well
Sure.
with education,
Yep.
not to mention the Hillman Dental Society
That's
is
right.
there.
Yeah, yeah.
So, there was a lot of education opportunities for that community. So
Yeah, sure.
it was a great organization, and they left a footprint for sure.
They did. I think
Yeah.
I went to one of the meetings a long time ago.
Did you?
I think so. Maybe. I don't know. They all kind of blend together after a while
Well, and then the foundation now has a SCDL grant.
because of their.
Yes.
They disbanded, I guess is the word. Or
Dissolved.
Dissolved, thank you.
Yep.
Probably a little bit better.
Yep. And so all of those funds were donated
That's
to
awesome.
the foundation, and so they continue their legacy still,
Yeah,
which was a long
absolutely.
legacy. I mean, it's like, I don't know, 60 years, much like
60
Florida.
years that was going on?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Maybe 50, 55, but it
Still.
was a long time.
Still a long time.
Yeah.
So give us an update on what's going on with the NADL. Anything
Yeah.
big this year?
So one of the big things that comes to mind is the NADL is about to launch a new website.
Okay.
And with that, we're going to have a job, I don't know what you call
Like
it.
a Indeed for us only kind of thing?
Us only. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, so there's always been like classified ads in the JDT, but this will allow technicians and labs and even manufacturing companies, vendors to post in all of those realms.
So you can post a job position, but if you're looking for a job,
you
can
can
you
post your resume.
Nice.
Yes. And so there's really not a place like that. And
Yeah.
of course, labs, we hear all the time, where are you finding your talent? Where are you finding
100%,
technicians?
yeah.
And even the vendors are struggling with that. So it's really going to open up a lot of doors
That's a fantastic
for matching,
idea. Yep.
people looking for a job, people offering jobs.
We just got to
So-
connect good technicians with good labs.
It is. It
You know?
is. And it's just hard to do that. And like you said, about the only offering there is for that is Indeed.
Indeed, and you're flooded with so much other stuff.
It's just not on Indeed, or at least my experience with it is it's not detailed enough. Like you can't hone in on like a model technician
No.
because then you get resumes from like models. Not model technician. And I'm like, oh, so how do you I've never had great luck with it.
No. I used to post on there, and you get all these people that are just like Uber Eats drivers
It's
and truck
crazy.
drivers. And I mean, I get it. They're all looking for work, but
Yeah.
I need a special skill set.
Right.
Yeah.
And we have found a couple of people through the years, but
Oh, it
it
works,
wasn't
yeah.
like it wasn't job specific in the technical realm of it.
Yeah.
So because there's just not a description for that.
Yeah,
So,
I like the
anyway.
idea if a technician wants to find a new home,
Sure.
or if they need to move because of family or whatever, you can
Right.
like kind of look ahead.
where do you even start?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Indeed, no.
Yeah.
The phone book, does that even exist? No.
Yeah, so super excited about having that on our
when
website.
does that launch? Soon?
Any day now.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
The timeline was June, so,
yeah,
we should be right there.
The switch is flipping soon. That's
Yeah,
exciting.
we're
I'll have to
excited
check
about
that out.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else? Obviously, not just a website, I would hope.
Yeah, so
FDA.
still working on FDA.
Yeah.
initiatives. Every year we choose an initiative, and then we're wrapping up some from the year before
Sure.
or 2 years before. So
Yep,
it's like
yep.
an ongoing evolution.
Yeah.
And
It doesn't move fast, I'll tell you.
Yeah,
It's
FDA.
It's government.
Yes,
Yeah.
you're right. And NBC is they're killing it with their digital specialty workflow that they came out with.
I love
and-
seeing online people that get that. They are so excited.
Well, they have over 100 people that's already taken that exam.
Seriously?
It just launched in January.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's super
How many
exciting.
people passed?
You know what? That's a great question, but I think that the
majority.
percentage is good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just think it makes it so much easier that you can do it remotely. I mean, that changed the game.
100%.
That
I
changed
remember
the game.
hearing about people that used to drive 4 states over with an oven in their car, and
That's how I did it whenever I first got certified.
That's just insane to me.
Yeah, they did. And, at that time, if there weren't enough candidates signed up, then they would have to postpone the test for a later date or, cancel it. So if you lived in a small town or, whatever, you might wait a couple of years before you actually had the opportunity to test. So, that made a big difference.
I know you're already a CDT, but have you tried the remote thing? Have you done it?
I have not.
Yeah.
So we actually have 4 people in the lab that want to do the digital specialty workflow this year.
Nice.
So I'm going to do it too. So,
are you really?
Yeah.
There you go. So you're going to do it again?
Yep.
This will be your, second or third?
This will be my third.
Nice.
Yep. Philip in the lab, he's going to take
Philip
it
Gold.
on. Philip Gold.
Yeah, know him well.
So this will be his 6th. He's already a master CDT.
Is he really?
Yeah.
So he'll be what, a super duper master? How does this work?
Something of that sort. He's only missing 1. If he passes the digital, which of course, no reason why he won't. But so that's exciting. And then Dan and Patrick in our digital department are going to take, and they're both already CDTs.
Nice.
In Crown and Bridge, so we're excited
for them. How do you find
them.
all these CDTs?
We
obviously you're not using Indeed.
No, we're not using Indeed. Both Patrick and Dan have been with us for a long time.
Yeah.
Probably close to 20 years, both of those guys. And
wait a minute, you said you opened your lab in 17.
Well, so we worked together at another lab prior to that.
Okay.
And we did a big group testing at that time. I think we had 14 people testing.
Yeah.
And we did group study at night and on the weekends. And
are you doing that now for the new one?
We probably will.
Yeah.
We'll do a test run in the lab. We'll go in on a Saturday and time it and go through the whole process. And then once we're finished, we at least know where we need to pick up speed. So I think it's really smart to do a test run if you're going to take a certification exam.
Awesome.
Because if you don't, then you don't know where you need to.
You got to practice.
You do, and you got to lay everything out, and your sequencing is super important so that you don't run out of time. And
it is timed.
It is timed. I believe it's 5 hours and 15 minutes, maybe.
To design one crown, I could do that.
You could totally do that. No, for any of the exams.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I guess you can't have somebody sitting online watching you for 10 hours.
Yeah, you got a whole list of items that you have to complete for the test. And so, you just want to make sure that you have everything prioritized well in your day.
Are we seeing more and more people get the CDT, or is it just being more aware of it?
I think we're definitely seeing more.
I think that's great.
I think that the community has been, screaming for a digital specialty for a long time.
Yep.
I know the NBC's been working on it for a long
I
time.
know. People have been talking about it for a while.
Yeah, well, and all the remote testing was something that it took several years to bring all of that to fruition.
Sure.
But the MBTCs, they're killing it with what they're working on for our community.
Awesome.
Yeah, they really are.
Yeah.
So I don't know how many people have passed that, but it's a good handful.
Yeah, I mean, all I see online are I passed. Granted, if you don't pass, you're not going to post, but
But there's
a
vibe right
seeing
now.
It. Yeah.
Yeah, there's momentum, and it's good to see.
And we got to just keep the momentum going.
Yeah,
I think. So.
I think it's super cool.
Yeah.
And if anybody's interested in taking the exam, the foundation offers scholarships and
Lots
grants
of grants
for that.
Yeah.
Yep, the Pillar Scholarship is specifically intended for certification.
And it's not just for like one. There's a bunch of them.
There's a lot.
Yeah, I was shocked when I found out. I thought maybe there was a few grants available, but they're like, here's 13 people who got the grant. You're
there's
like,
a
what?
lot.
If people think that the cost is what's stopping you from doing it, there's no reason.
Apply for
you
those
go to the
grants.
foundation, and literally you fill out an application, a couple paragraphs, and you're done.
Yes.
It's not like
Yes.
really hard.
And depending on the amount of donations that the foundation gets every year, that determines how many, which dollars go to, which grant and which scholarship.
And it's those donations that people give to the Race for the Future, which is either team abutments or bar border.
Or individual raises.
Yeah, or everybody else.
Yeah.
But we're trying to bring in some money.
Yeah.
And that all goes to that.
It goes directly to the community.
Yeah.
I mean, it is, it's impactful.
Yeah, like the foundation is under some certain tax bracket where they're not allowed to make money off of this.
That's right.
And it goes right back into where it should go. And I think that's important.
That's exactly right.
Because there's a lot of causes out there raising money.
Yes.
Then you hear about some CEO making a lot of money off
yeah,
of it.
A bazillion dollars.
Yeah.
And then, just a small portion goes to the
but this
actual
is
organization.
100%. I mean, I've
Absolutely.
seen the paperwork. They're not allowed to make money off of it, which is awesome.
Directly back to the community. So if you're interested in taking that CDT exam, it can even be used for your renewal fees. So,
that's a good point. Yeah.
There's a lot of things that, there's a hardship grant, and so that can be used for your CDT. I wanted to be specific on that, but I just encourage everybody to go to the foundation website and look through and
100%.
Fill out these applications, because I think they granted 125
CDT?
Different grants and scholarships for education as a whole
last
year.
That's a lot.
Yeah, so some of them were, I can't even go through the list.
You can go to the Pankey Institute
you
on
can go
one.
to Spear has
go
one.
To Spear.
Coyce.
Coyce, maybe not Pankey, I don't know. One of those.
I think
continuing education.
There are certain ones that can be used for that. It's not specific to them.
NADL University, which is awesome.
Yes.
I've talked about that on the podcast a few times.
You went to that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I met a lot of great people at that meeting that have been friends. And I think I went in 2015, maybe. Still talk to them today.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was such a great group.
Such a cottage industry, and it's a small little community. Even though it's big, it's, a lot of good people.
Yeah.
I'm so happy about that.
So what's the legacy you want to leave as president?
Oh, gosh.
Hard question, I know.
I don't have a legacy that I want to leave. I just wanted to be able to reach people, younger technicians, encourage people to, continue on the path that they're on, that this can be a viable career for people,
100%,
and just really encourage our community and be a good ambassador. That's what I wanted to do.
Yeah, I noticed in the last year or two, there's been a lot more social media presence. We did a video at Tad's lab that I kind of give him a hard time about it, but about getting people aware of the industry.
Right. Public awareness campaign.
Yeah, you're doing champagne toasts at all the shows just to make people aware of that it's there. And it's just little things like that.
Yeah. Community engagement has been, a big bucket that we're working on for NADL. And that community engagement is so important.
You can't be a board that just is off to the side.
Yeah.
And nobody really knows what's going on.
Right.
You got to get it out there.
And these three boards really work together well, the NBC, the NADL, and the foundation. We're working more closely together to create that synergy where we're all working on some of the same initiatives so that we can really, maximize the benefits of each
100%.
Organization. And that's been stronger, and I'm excited. I'm excited about the people that are coming up on the board, and it's definitely in good hands.
Yeah, Joe Young's coming next.
Joe is coming in next. Super excited for that guy. Yeah, Joe and Megan Nakanishi. She'll be vice president, so that's exciting.
We'll see. It's going to be a fun time. We'll say that.
Yes, for sure.
And you'll be at Race of the Future?
I will be at the race. I won't be a racer. You don't want me racing in those things. But
you'll be there.
I'll be there.
Cheering us on.
Surely will.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, you've been instrumental in that for so many years, too, Elvis.
I mean, I've only done the race 3 times.
I felt like it was more than that.
No, it's because that one year I broke my collarbone right before, so that would have been the 4th race. And then a 5th time, I was just there to cheer people on.
Yeah.
Something was going on that I couldn't. Maybe I hurt myself running or something.
But last year you did the race with the abutments team, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Mark Williamson, Bobby Kenny. We're doing it again this year.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to it. So.
Yeah. Speaking of Williamson, that just reminded me of how much Allie is doing for the community.
Allie's amazing.
She is really doing some good stuff with CDT preparation.
Yes.
So I would say if anybody's interested in taking the exam, Allie is such a great resource for that.
Reach out to her.
Yes.
I'll put a link on this episode's website.
So shout out to Allie out there doing some good stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. If you want to get your CDT and you're scared about not knowing enough, she'll put you in the right direction.
Yep. And this website for the NADL, if anybody's looking for work or want to post your job offerings, it's going to be the place.
NADL.org?
Yes.
I remembered it.
Look at you.
Denise, thank you so much for sitting down. Always wonderful to see you.
Thanks, Elvis.
Love running into you. Congratulations on your many roles in the industry, and thank you for what you've done.
It's been wonderful.
Yeah.
It really has been wonderful.
Haven't you been CDT of the Year recently?
In 2020.
I have no concept of time.
It's,
I swear
again,
that was just like last year.
in the whole COVID, a lot of things got lost in that, right?
But I mean, hell, Barb was even president during COVID.
Right. It was the
she
same
didn't
year.
get to do anything.
She didn't. And that was such a bummer. Bless her heart. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much.
Yep. Thanks
Enjoy
for having me.
the rest of the show.
Surely will.
Thanks.
Take care, Ellis.
A super big thanks to Sabine and Denise for coming on the podcast. It was great to meet somebody who has been in the industry for so long, but only found their true passion a short time ago. You know, it just goes to show that it's never too late to grow your skills. We hope to see you doing more courses in the U.S. especially. Go check out her Instagram. It's some really great stuff. You all know that Elvis and I have sat on multiple boards, with both of us being on the NADL when we met. I'm super sorry I missed the conversation with Denise, but I had board duties. It's great to hear all the great things that all three organizations are doing, and I think the job board is a really good idea. Head over to nadl.org to check it out. It will only work well if labs and technicians post on it, so let's go, everybody. You never know where a simple post might take you or who it might bring you. You never know unless you try.
Let's support it.
Yes.
All right, everybody. That's all we got for you, and we will talk to you next week.
Have a great week.
Bye.
Oh, this is going to be a fun episode. I can't wait.
What makes you say that?
The dogs.
The views and opinions expressed on the Voices from the Bench podcast are those of the guest and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the host or Voices from the Bench, LLC.